Did having a daughter,
yes,
change how you wrote music?
Having a daughter changed everything about me, dude. Mm-hmm. Did it change me how I wrote music? A little bit.
Just a little
I didn't. I wasn't as bad.
Because you weren't already like that.
I really wasn't that kind of dude, but it really made me look at life a little bit different. Because now I'm like, I ain't finna let no nigga run up on my daughter like that.
Yeah.
The way I ran up on me and daughter, I'm like, no, I can't have nobody run up on my daughter like that. Hell no, bro. Like,
So you were.
I got a bright skin daughter.
A piece of shit. Is that what you were saying? He was a piece of shit.
I ain't gonna say I was a piece of shit, but I was pretty rough.
All niggas was a piece of shit.
I was rough in the trenches.
Especially if you from where we from.
Oh yeah, I was definitely in the trenches, but I wasn't as rough as people think I was.
Yeah, once again, when people make music, it don't always reflect the true them, right?
Right.
But in our stages, I believe it did.
Yeah.
In our generation, I believe it did more than it does. Not saying there wasn't no pretenders out there. I am just saying that it really came from the heart.
And that's what it is. It comes from your heart.
Yeah.
And a lot of music, 90% of my music came from my heart.
Yeah.
5% was angerness.
Yeah.
Because, I was one of them angry rappers. You pissed me off. Oh, I'm gonna write a song. I ain't gonna dish you, but I'm gonna write what I'm gonna write. You take it as you want to take it if I'm talking about you or not.
I was the kind of nigga. I get pissed off for a minute, and then if you listen to a body of work, you'll hear me say something about it here. You'll hear me say something about it here. It's like it gets sprinkled instead of the whole story. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a real fan, you might go in and try to piece things together. But I'm smart enough that I never let the ends tie. You never know that I did some name calling out sometimes. You know
I've never name called, but I did I gave people a piece of my mind, and they knew it because they came to me like, damn, nigga, you had to talk about me like that. I said, I really wasn't talking about you that much. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't talking about you that much.
I'll stay on you like one bar, bro, I promise.
Yeah. But in retrospect, we talking because this is what we know. We know how this, that, and the third is. Like, we know what we doing. You know what you got to say.
See what they got off.
Hey.
I'll keep that nigga back in a minute.
Yes, sir. But, in retrospect, sometimes you got to get whatever you want to get off your chest.
Right.
Because you don't want it to be bothering you. Now, in this new album that I'm working on, which I'm working on a new project, me and my ex-wife are best friends. And for the longest, we were together 19 and a half years before we parted ways.
Right.
Well, 19 and a half years, 16 and a half of them I cheated. That's because I was watching everything all my homeboys and them was doing, so I followed the trend.
But I'm confused, because Charlamagne said black men don't cheat.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie and agree with that.
It takes a healed person to talk about your cuts.
Yes.
So I get that. So you for 16 years of
16 and a half. Of the 19 and a half.
16 and a half years of a 19 and a half relationship. It was a piece of shit.
I really was. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Yes, ladies, I was fucked up. But in my defense, and I'm not using it as a defense.
Right.
All I did was follow what I seen everybody else doing, the crowd I was in.
Right.
So when I was ready to settle down, it was too late. She was already gone. Not mad at her. I did it.
Yeah.
I'm man enough to admit that I did it.
Right.
But this is something that you don't see on a regular basis. We sat down and had a conversation. The one thing everybody say, the best way to get everything in the open is communication.
For sure.
Not necessarily so.
Yeah, I know.
It's comprehension.
Comprehension. You have to not only listen to what I say, you have to hear me, and then before you respond, I need you to understand and comprehend. If you are not a dumbass, when I give you these certain things about myself, you should be able to let the information trickle down without me having to explain every damn detail about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's important. Like I wish I could have. I talk about this sometimes, and I probably swear to God I know I'm gonna hear it. It's like when me and my ex-wife split up. I wish I could get. Not saying the world is over, but to me, it's almost to the point where the best friend thing, I know that'll never exist.
Well, here's the thing. It don't have to be a best friend. Yeah. Me and her chose to be best friend.
Period. Like at this point, you know.
Even though you don't even have to be a friend.
Yeah.
But if you can stand on that level where y'all can understand each other with no arguing. See, the problem is everybody likes to argue. I am so not an arguer.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like in my approach, I know, and I'm a Gemini too, right?
Oh, there you go. That's the issue.
What I don't do is after I do argue for a second, I'm just letting you know, like, yo, this is my passion about it. I don't spend time on nothing I don't care about. Mm-hmm. But then when you step back and then you realize, like, nothing, this person didn't hear a damn thing I said for 15 years. I mean, there's no way. What I was doing in the game, a motherfucker never saw that. A motherfucker sat outside. I'm in Def Jam, going up to Rockefeller office. Mm-hmm. She with me one time. Mm. She decides to sit outside in the sun, outside in the lobby of Def Jam, instead of coming to go up with me. And she sat down there for like 3 hours. Because you should have came with me. If you would have came with me and you would have saw that one thing, I don't think that person could actually see what was going on. Mm-mm. I think, you know, I'm praising that scenario because me and her have 3 kids together.
Okay.
So I know somebody gonna probably tell her, say something like, he was talking about you. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna get into that. But I'm just saying I admire, because that's something that's really important to everybody's mental health, including the goddamn kids.
And the thing of it is, man, for me in that situation, I'm a man. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say, get up and walk out.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And it's like there's so much of that going on. Then there's a culture difference too. And I don't even want to get on it because niggas, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm just sitting here looking at it, I'm like, damn. Ultimately, I'm just sitting here like, man, I got my black kids over there. And those are the things that fuck with a nigga the most, because once now you're for sure not there. None of the principles align with what's going over there. Mm. So everything a nigga has done in my career is not comprehended. And it's in the way a person talk to you. Mm. It's in the way a person think they can talk to you.
Exactly.
Because it's been a decade, and I'm just like, excuse me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing that people don't understand, and this just go back to the influence of making music, those things fuel a real artist, but I never enjoyed them. But I went through a process, like my Prelude 3 mixtape is completely about being in that realm. But I'm lost. I'm drowning. This shit fucked up.
You gotta get
tripping. She tripping. Man, this shit retarded. What about the kids? Damn, my dad died. I still ain't over that yet. It's that whole. It may be your coming to my equivalent of coming to my world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Pops passed, and then 6 months later, me and her split up, packing a U-Haul, sending her about her way. But my daddy died and left me a fucking bag of cash. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't even enjoy it.
Right.
Same as.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's been damn near 10 years. See? A nigga just now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the difference is I'm 30-something when this happens versus nigga 20 years something, and it happens. And then that's the part that I think hurts the most. And we got off on a tandem, but we talking about black niggas and we talking about mental health and niggas and shit. And it's really important because we don't have a chance to really get those things off the nigga chest.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying? And when we cry, nobody gives a fuck.
The thing of it is, people always say, and you know, I'm always on my social media and I'm just listening. And we always say it, what does who does a man have to talk to? Nobody.
You know what women say?
You can talk to me.
No, I'm saying, you know what they say though?
What?
Because they know we don't really talk to them. Because they not really good listeners.
Mm-hmm. What you just say?
I'm not going to say.
They're not what?
I'm not going to say.
They're
not all
what?
women. Not all women.
Not all of them.
A lot of cases,
but what you say?
have
they're not what?
Groomed to not. They're not good listeners.
And you know why they're not good listeners?
They're not good hearers.
You know why?
Because they'll sit there and listen to you all day, but comprehend.
But there we go. There we go. But you know why?
Why?
No one ever taught them.
That's what I'm saying, including how we raised them. Like I said,
the way we were raised, we wasn't taught.
I tell people all the time, this is what happened. We raising these daughters in these hard times, right? And we're like, oh, fairy tale land, play with the Barbie doll in the house in the car. Meanwhile, over here, little, come on, little nigga, tripping, get up. Gotta be hard, nigga. Gotta be hard. And then she's 7. Ah, baby, so beautiful, the most perfect thing in the world. True. But nonetheless, then she's 20, and then she need a nigga to do that.
Think about this, and it's funny you brought that up, because you give your daughter a Barbie doll. What are you literally teaching your daughter giving her a Barbie doll? How to be a mother.
Correct. How to take care of something.
How to take care of something.
That's like when you got sent home with the egg and shit.
Yeah. You're literally technically training your daughter to be a mom. But you're training your son to be a man/killer, because we so rough on the boys and we're soft on the girls. The thing of it is, we just need to tell them, let's stop giving them something to teach them how to be a mother and a father so early. No, granted, there's no book on raising children.
Right.
Because if it was, I'd have read that motherfucker, because I know I fucked up on my first one.
And I'm a wonderful test taker. So
you know what I'm saying? After the first one, I'm like, where's the book at? Ain't no book.
Ain't no fucking book.
But what happened to our moms and our dads? Well, they're gone.
Yeah.
They didn't know what it was. The reason why they take so much liking to the grandkids, I'm going to make up for what I didn't do with my child. I'm going to give it to my grandbaby.
Right.
What you think I'm doing?
Right.
What you think you're going to do?
Right.
What you think? I'm going to look at the camera. What do y'all think y'all going to do if you got a child and your child has a child? If you made a mistake with your child, you're going to turn around and fix it with your grandchild.
It's
for real.
Evolution.
It's evolution.
Right.
And if you don't have any kids and you raise animals, you're going to do it that way.
Right.
But you're going to do it some kind of way.
Some people have, even when women say they don't want kids and shit, they just be having bad relationships and they go get a pet, a dog, and they treat their fucking dog better than any human that they've ever been in contact with. You know what I'm saying?
And it is what it is.
But like, what is Tom Skee? How have you transitioned out of the music to becoming, focusing on the boss, the CEO? Because I see people, I see niggas on the book and shit. These folks out here come with dripped out and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, what is nigga doing? Yeah. So like, where are you at currently? You know what I'm saying? So much shit going on. We came through the pandemic. Older niggas figuring out the new streaming and YouTube platforms and stuff like that. Like, are you finding a pocket?
I really am. Like, I really found what I want to do with my team and my family. I call it my family.
Family's not always blood.
Yeah, it's not always blood.
Yeah.
But I found out what I want to do with my family. And me, I'm the kind of CEO, I like to help. I don't have to be in front. I can be in the back.
Yeah.
I want to see them shine because I know they got the potential.
Right.
Now, eventually I'm going to find me some younger artists, but right now I got some older artists. I ain't got no young folks. The youngest person I got is my artist, Miles. Miles is like 27.
Right.
But me, Gemini 40.
Yeah.
Big Curse 42, but Curse also got his own label, but we still family. His Allied World and Crowd Pleasing movement is one entity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because me and him tour together all the time.
I must say one thing, because we had these type of conversations all the time. Another part of that branding is that it don't have to be just musical artists.
No.
It could be actors. It could be comedians.
Yes.
It could be spoken word niggas.
Yes.
And chicks. Because those are like breakdancing and graffiti. Those are the other elements of hip hop.
And I got 2 gangster walkers with me now.
And dance.
See, I got a Memphis Jooker and I got an old school gangster walker. So I'm putting them 2 together. Like, I'm jealous. I can put it together and let everybody see it, and it'd be cold as hell. They'd be like, "Whoa, how the hell? Who did that?" That was Tom Skee. What? How you do that? Tom Skee pay attention to everything.
Right.
You got one cat that's passionate. Shot a video. Put it out on Facebook. He was the only cat to show up. Mm-hmm. Only cat. Him and OG Jason. They was the only 2 to show up. And Jason is his manager. So he pulled up to the video shoot. Everybody wanted $1. Don't get me wrong. If I had enough money to go around, I'd have gave everybody something.
Right.
But this is an opportunity. Mm-hmm. Nobody took that opportunity but him.
Yeah.
So guess what? He got one of these.
No deal.
He came and got one of these.
That's just real nigga shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah, it's day one shit. Just, you know, when there's nothing, you show me that it means something to you.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty is a must.
Yeah. So
and when you got
I'm
it,
definitely glad to see that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, because it take a while.
Yeah.
To build a team. My journey, of course, was a little different because I was hanging around with the folks I was hanging around with, the Russells and Def Jams and all that. So I saw Irv and Suge and niggas like that. I was like, I want to be a CEO. And I realized I already was, because when you provide all the services,
exactly,
then you basically are a record company.
Exactly.
So I had just had that on my thing, but I've gone through the having artists, not dealing with having artists, not dealing with having artists. And a lot of these people, I won't even call their names, but they came and got groomed a little bit and went and got bigger situations, and then we went and got deals, all kind of stuff.
Right.
I never asked for nothing back. Niggas didn't fall back in place and fall back in line.
Nah.
And then come back with you know what I'm saying? They come back, but that ain't even why I did it in the first place. I did it because it's the same shit I'm doing. I love to help. I love to, you know, to give. And that's what this podcast and all this other shit is about. It's about giving to the culture, the knowledge, the information.
Exactly.
You know, and now you get tours and shit.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, you know, how has that been? It's like been crazy to go back
that's
out.
Crazy. Like,
and get that kind of response.
The whole 2022
was road ripping.
It was road ripping.
Yeah.
Like, I done been so many places this year alone. I've done more traveling this year than I've done in my whole career. And I've traveled in my career, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But like this year alone,
you're not even from here. You traveled here in the first place. But I'm just saying you've been really smashed.
Music wise, dude, we hit it this year.
What was the craziest spot out of all of them spots? The funnest spot that you went to?
My funnest spot?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's funny. New York. Yeah. I tell anybody.
I was about to come to that bitch because Cassidy, he had told me about it anyway, and I was like, damn, that's the same job.
Cassidy is such a cool dude, man. Yeah. Like when we met him, he was just cool as shit.
Right.
Craig G from the Juice Group, cool as shit.
Motherfucker.
But when you get the culture, like, don't get me wrong, I've been a rapper all my life. Since I known I seen Eric B and Rakim and Heavy D. I knew that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
But to go to New York and be like, man, I don't fuck with New York, fuck New York. Yeah. But to go to see how rich the culture is, and just to see the city alone and how many ways to get to different spots, and you really feel that New York energy. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Beautiful thing.
I tell anybody, man, like, you may dislike New York, you may hate New York, but until you go and really visit and see the culture of New York, the murals, or whatever you call them, murals of Big Pun, Fat Joe, murals.
All
Biggie,
legends.
Big L, Wu-Tang, they got them all over New York, man. You gotta go see them. You got to.
Yeah.
Boy, we went to the Brooklyn Nets Stadium, the New York Giants Stadium, and the Jets Stadium, Madison Square Garden, Times Square. Just being there and seeing all of that and just taking it all in. Like, if you're an artist, from rapping, singing, poetry, like, there's so many different people in New York. You
got to go visit the
You
Mecca.
got to go visit.
Yeah. If you haven't,
you got to go visit.
Step out of your comfort zone.
Man, please do.
And go get some of that culture. Because it's out there. You don't have to be afraid to go other places.
And everybody be like, man, New York is scary. New York. No, it's not like it used to be.
Right.
I promise you it's not.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go out at night, shit.
Yeah, niggas, yo, I'm saying in Times Square, this shit don't close for real. Like, nigga,
no, it don't.
I lived up there for a second. So,
dude, we was 3 blocks from Times Square.
I used to roll up. I had my shit in the Bronx. I used to roll up, catch the train, and come to Manhattan, because that's where the shit really safe at.
Yeah, man.
And you get to Times Square. When you get to Times Square, nigga, there's plenty of open space to go and bust your shit down. I ain't advising you. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, well, you know, you can stand in front of the police and smoke them.
I'm just saying, but this is, we talking about 04, 05, we talking about 06, 07, 08.
Yeah.
So anyway, a nigga in that motherfucker, and you know, you just get a chance to just see what it is, and this is like 4 in the morning, and there's still millions of people walking around. It's like it was 8 o'clock at night or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That
and
shit
it never
was
closes.
Crazy. It
never closes. Never closes. Hey, real fast. Top 3 favorite Memphis rap producers.
Favorite rap producers?
Memphis.
No particular order. Squeeky, Slice T, Gangsta Pat.
Rappers. Top 5 favorite Memphis rappers.
Ooh.
Without putting yourself on that list. Because if you go through 1 through 5, you would be the out for the zero.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would never put myself on that list.
Wow, really?
I would never put myself on that list. Because it's so many rappers that I admire and appreciate that I know that are so much better than me.
Right.
Like, for instance, Al Capone is one of them.
This is your 5.
This is my 5. Al Capone.
Yeah.
Black.
Gangster.
A lot of people don't understand. Black cold as hell, fool.
I know. This nigga writes verses in 3 minutes.
Fool. Him, let's go, number 3, Cream. Him and Cream can write a fucking album in probably an hour and a half, maybe 2.
Damn right.
I've sat there and watched Cream write a verse, literally write a verse in like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah. I'm saying, Black dude every time nigga pay him here, he did Curse Feet and shit. We went in L Boogie shit, and niggas and that nigga was like, then Black said, come on, ready. They were like, what you wrote that on the page? He's like, yeah. They were like, bro, you got like 5 lines on that paper. Man, don't worry about all that, bro. Got up there and knocked that hoe out. This nigga had this memorized, did his 2 lines, then this line reminded him of these 4 bars.
These last 2 are gonna blow people's mind.
Go.
Chat, Coop.
Chat and Coop's the nigga. It doesn't, because you could any of them in them spots. You know, it's difficult.
Well, see, that's my top 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you say top 10, we even hit the top 10. We just said
the one
top
thing
5.
of it is, I love every artist in this city as far as legends.
Yeah. I love my city's legends.
Because
film legends, art legends, music legends, producer legends.
And the reason why I love my legends so much, they don't know how much they inspire me.
Yeah. It's the same thing I just told you. That's what I'm saying. I think that's a constant the common denominator. Because you wouldn't know. There's people that told me the same thing. The people that I look up to will never, there's no way in the world I could ever really tell them or show them. Even if I gave them $1 million, that wouldn't even equivalate to what you really truly mean to it.
Like, for my city, like, y'all don't understand, like, you, Rock Diesel.
Yeah.
It's a lot of y'all guys that shoot videos, that produce, that rap. I be sitting at the crib and I just be scrolling. I be like, I'm watching them.
Yeah.
And when I see y'all, I just come up and give y'all some dap and keep walking, and I just sit back. And I enjoy it because
that's the point of getting to enjoy it. Because I was about to lead into something after you.
We winning.
Exactly.
And it's not like we winning the race. We're winning because we're excelling.
And then still in the marathon. Like, this is a marathon.
We're excelling in something that people said Memphis would never do.
Yeah.
Man, I heard some of the DJs say, "Oh man, we can't play that, man. That ain't gonna make it. That ain't gonna make it."
There's too much bass in it. What are you doing? There's so much bass in it. It's like, nigga, everybody wants this. Where I'm from, like, nobody wants all that bass. I'm like, bruh. And then now it's just like, yo, that bass, yo. You always had that bass. Like, I try to tell you, nigga.
I warned you from the beginning.
So, I was going to ask your favorite film directors, but you already said my name first, so I'm going to leave it right there. You fuck with, I fuck with my nigga Rock. Fuck with Joe Gotti, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple other niggas that's out there doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? But this has been, man, very informative, bro. You know, once again, you have to understand, like, same what we was just saying, like, you have to understand you don't know how much you influence other people, how much you motivate niggas. And it might not even be to do music. It might be you might made a nigga get up and go to college. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Those stories are out there, and man, I hope that, you know, somewhere in your time here on Earth, that you get a chance to hear a million of them motherfuckers, because I know they out there, my nigga.
Dude, and I get them stories, and you know what? I promise you, I love every last one of them.
Yeah, you should, bro, because you a
I
motherfucking
love every last one.
Legend with the capital LEGEND, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Orange Mound veteran, Memphis 10 veteran, a pioneer of this Memphis rap shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, all the places you can go find them. All you gotta do is go search Crowd Please Movement, Tom Skeemask on anything, and you're gonna get what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know we got all the links right there somewhere, and you just seen it. We're gonna have the barcodes up. Yes. Barcode of the new shit, you know what I'm saying, man? Let everybody know one time your Instagram, let them know where they can find you and what you got coming next, my nigga.
Hey, look, you can find me on Facebook, Tom Skeemask. Instagram, Tom Skeemask _2wild. TikTok, Tom Skeemask.
TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
I ain't even on the top.
I like talk, man.
Hey, man, nigga on that talk, nigga.
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. That talk be fire as hell, man.
That talk, nigga.
Talk be funny, too, because I be watching a lot of videos, and it be funny. Like, I watch everything for amusement.
Yeah.
I love comedy, so that's my thing.
Yeah, I love to laugh, man.
I love to laugh. My Snapchat, Tom Skeemask, everything. My Twitter, Tom Skeemask. My YouTube channel, Tom Skeemask. Please subscribe.
Yeah, go subscribe.
Please subscribe. If you see the Forever Hustle video, hit the video, boom, hit the subscribe.
Subscribe.
And please subscribe.
You gotta do that. Like, comment, subscribe. I love reading the comments. That should be dope.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I read and reply to every comment I get. I promise you I do. I may take a little time because I'm going through all my social media. Yeah. But I am the one to respond.
Comment so he can.
I definitely respond.
Because we do get it. I always see that it's a lot of comments, and it be from other places.
Yes.
Anytime they see anything Memphis, my underground music, y'all niggas has been doing it.
Yes.
Have a bass over there. It's so ridiculous, and it's no different here. So man, once again, y'all gotta subscribe so you don't miss the exclusive. Because niggas, everybody want the exclusive, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got right here, man. Today on the Monsterpreneur podcast, man. Exclusive with the motherfucking legendary Tom Skee. Man.
One more thing. I got a 3-part project. I'm finna do a 3-part EP.
Yeah.
I'm not finished.
Ooh. How far are you into it?
I'm a few into
it. You concepting into it? I want one of them volumes. Y'all see, I'm finna bust them right here on live. Like, I want an EP, a whole one of them thirds. I'm talking about I need the whole, if it's 30 minutes, I need the whole 30 minutes.
Let's go.
Say no more.
Let's go.
Say no more. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Roll up. Hey, don't forget to make sure you check out the new episodes of Smoking Engineer, man.
Yes, sir.
And we got the live lit sessions, because we finna ready knock this nigga live lit session out in just a second. So we'll see y'all niggas there. Yay!
Hey.
Memphis Forever, Black Haven, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me pull it up a little bit. I know y'all can't see it, but it's Orange Mound for life, baby. Orange Mound for life. You know what it is.